Taurus placements. Taurus. Taurus, you could be going through an awakening or some type of realization that is separating you from others, or making you go solo for some time. And it's keeping you alone. It seems like your spirit at this time is sensitive. And when I say sensitive, I mean intuitive, to the point where you're sensitive to energies around you, and it's resulting in you being alone or to isolate and be in solitude. There are a lot of realizations happening in your energy, and it's like you're finding things about reality, or maybe about your love life, or maybe the way you see love. But it feels more than that. It feels bigger than just love. It feels about life in general. You are still figuring things out. You are trying to stay as calm as possible during this time, because you, like I said, your energy seems to be very sensitive, very fragile. And that doesn't mean that you're weak or anything. It means that you are spiritually ascending or having an awakening that seems to be putting you in a vulnerable state. Kind of like when you see a child, what do you think about a child? Innocence, fragility, vulnerability. And it feels like you are in this energy. I see that you've made a lot of changes that shocked a lot of people. But you are listening to your intuition. So these changes that you have implemented in your life are no coincidence. This is not just by coincidence or by mistake. It's intended for you to make. Spirit is in contact with you. Strong connection with Spirit at this time. The change that you are going through spiritually is changing also your physical realm. Your reality or your perception of reality is changing alongside your spirit. Your spirit is becoming more prominent or strong in your energy, and the physical is just the result of the change that is happening within, which makes sense. You know, change the within, you change the without. As within, so without. And this is what I see here, the energy of the changes happening through you being in touch with your intuition. You could have Virgo in your chart. Obviously Taurus we see here as well. Or Leo. Strong Leo energy as well here. Or you have Pisces or Sagittarius in your chart. Yeah, here's the Death card. That's why at the beginning of the reading, it felt as if like you're going through an awakening. It can be an awakening of some kind that you're going through. And this awakening is making your spirit more prominent in this, making decisions in your physical life, which is a good thing to see because you want to be guided by your spirit. You're not supposed to be guided by your physical. It's not changing the without that changes the within. It's vice versa. You change the within, you change the without. And so I see you realigning or aligning with the spirit that resides in your body. With that, the changes around you happen. Your intuition is really strong at this time. Whatever you're doing, Taurus, that resulted in your intuition being strong and your spirit taking over is something that you need to keep going, keep doing. Because it's bringing you closer to the purpose that you came to this life with. The purpose of your soul. The purpose of why you are here. And the contracts that you signed before you came to this life. And so it's encouraging you to keep on going. It's almost like a confirmation of some kind. Wait, there is something here. It's almost like a confirmation of some kind that I forgot what I was going to say. It's the freaking bra strap thing. So it's a confirmation that I mean, this reading is a confirmation for you to keep doing what you are doing that resulted in you being more intuitively sensitive or intuitively receptive to the guidance that you are receiving. Whether this is from your higher self, which is your spirit itself, or spirit guides that are guiding you towards the path that you're meant to be on. And this is why each and every one of us is here. This is why we are here. So we see your faith getting stronger. Your faith is becoming more physical or tangible. You can almost feel it. It's physical. You're getting a lot of downloads, whether you know it or not, Taurus. You're getting downloads. Downloads where it's almost giving you visions and ideas to implement in your physical plane. And you're listening. You're listening. Which is the important part here, because it doesn't matter how many downloads you get as long, I mean, if you don't implement the changes that are aligning with these visions and ideas and downloads, it's pointless, you know? This is what happens when you don't listen to your intuition. You basically repeat same mistakes until you do listen. And I see that you are listening. And this is where you're doing right by you, because you're listening. You could be noticing these changes already working in your favor, and that is increasing your faith in what you are doing, or increasing your belief in your intuition, because you're seeing that, yes, this is actually making sense now. So the more you practice listening to your intuition, the stronger it gets, and it becomes almost like a natural response to things in the physical. Which is a great thing to see, Taurus. Great thing to see. Okay. There could be people leaving your life and then new people coming in your life. Let that happen. Allow the people that are meant to go, go. And allow the people that are meant to come in, come in. Because the shift of the energy that you're going through will result in people around you also changing. Because when you do not align with a frequency of the outside, because of your inside frequency changing, people around you will change. So because you're changing internally, the people around you do not match the energy that you are on, and will result in circumstances causing the people leaving. And when you make space, obviously, you allow energy that is matching of the frequency that you are on to bring people that are like-minded, like frequency, a match of the frequency that you are currently on. Yes, we have the Magician here. This is basically what energy manipulation looks like. But it seems like you're doing it naturally, almost unintentionally. When I say energy manipulation with the Magician, it's not a bad thing, because this can be studied. This can be implemented in your life, where you intentionally try to manifest the frequency that you want to manifest in your life. So it's not a bad thing to see, okay? But it feels like you are doing it naturally. You will have so much to do. Like the changes that are coming your way, almost like too much for a Taurus. Okay, let me just say that, okay? Because it feels like there will be changes where it will feel too much for you. Don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out. It's because you are matching of an energy that is causing these changes to happen in your life. So it's a good thing. Don't be afraid of it. This change is guided. You're meant to go through this. But this is what it will bring. Love and abundantly of it. Now, you might think, you might even have a partner, you might not want love, but I mean love in life in general. So it's not, when I say love, it doesn't mean just a lover, okay? There's a lot of things to love in life. Family, friends, lovers, things, animals, situations, not situationships, okay? Circumstances that feel abundantly filled with love. And this is what you will be attracting, because the energy of you being guided towards matching the spirit, the purpose that you come with, is the basically the code of love. You see, you know, when Bob Marley talks about love or sings about love, where peacemakers talk about love, love is the language, love is the key, or love is the reason to live or experience life. That's what you will experience. Love in all its forms. You will get to, you will have a bit of confusion attached to this. You might even think these changes are happening too fast for you. That's okay, you know. Don't start doubting when things change drastically for you. This is just rematching the frequency that we talked about earlier. So don't freak out. There is that extra bit of message. Don't freak out. Okay? This is for you, not to you. Oh my. You have the Ace of Pentacles here as well. You might have so many options and opportunities opening up to you. You will have so many doors opening up to you. You're like, well, Maybe I manifested too much. Isn't that everyone's problem? Oh my God, I have so many options. I have so many doors opening up to me. Like, I have a problem now. Isn't that a problem that everyone wants to have? Right, Taurus? You will not only have the Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Cups that we spoke about, which is about love, unconditional love, but you also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the physical richness and abundance. This is basically the card of opportunities. This is the doors, new possibilities opening up to you. And you'll be like, oh my God, it's like finding a treasure. And you're like, well, this is more than the amount I expected. I don't have enough pockets to collect all these riches. Well. I should have bought, your problems will be like, I should have brought a bigger bag because there is so much abundance here. There's so much riches, so much love here. I can't fit it all in my small backpack. That's not a very bad problem if you ask me. Be prepared for it. And this reading is to prepare you for this. So basically, take a huge backpack. Take a hike backpack because you'll need it. The amount of opportunities that you will be receiving will be like almost overwhelming for you. You'll be like, oh my God, what do I choose? What do I do now? How do I have enough space to fit and take every opportunity? Well, you'll figure it out. Just be prepared. Be prepared because there will be doors, new doors opening for you that you didn't think was possible. So if you ask me, it's not a very bad problem to have. Also, when you choose an opportunity, make sure it aligns with your spirit and not with your ego. Okay? Because you might have opportunities that could be less significant to your purpose. And this is where you have to be mindful. This is where you will have to be mindful of what you choose, because you will also have opportunities that match or satisfy your ego. But you will have to choose the opportunities that are aligned with your spirit and purpose, because these will be the long-lasting satisfaction than satisfying your ego. Because we all know satisfying your ego is temporary. It's a short-lived satisfaction. So when these opportunities come to you, make sure you go with the spirit and your purpose. What aligns with your values, your morals, your way of living, your moral compass, your spirit will give you the validation or the advice when that comes to you, when these opportunities start to show up in like so many ways, in different ways. Obviously, you can't split yourself and take everything. Okay, don't be greedy, because there is a lesson there as well. Okay, don't be greedy. Be prepared, yes, but don't be greedy. So, be mindful of what you choose. And I want to say be soulful. Be soulful when you get these opportunities all together at once, because you can't split yourself. So you have to prioritize. Do you want the long-lasting satisfaction, which is aligning with your life purpose and your soul? Or do you want the short-term satisfaction that will waste your time because it's short-lived, while you're wasting a long-lasting opportunity? See what I mean? So prioritize, go prepared, choose with your soul rather than your ego. I will continue this reading on my website. We will pull more cards, see if it's the same energy or if there are extra messages for you that you need to hear. The link will be in the description box. I will see you there.